working with us. God bless them. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Everybody who stopped your Sunday to talk with us, we appreciate each and every one of you. If you know us, you know we love to do group cruises, family, and we just have a great time.
All right, everybody. I think you've got this one. You scheduled one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, we see. There we go. We got people coming on board now. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Let me look.
There we go. Okay, we're good. We just want to make sure we didn't have any technical difficulties there. Thank you so much. I heard our voice on there, so I know that the volume sounds good.
Yeah, forgive me for looking down. I'm gonna make sure we are live because we haven't went live in a long time from where we live.
Sure, haven't.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's like riding a bike. You don't forget, but it might take you a minute to figure out how to work the pedals and everything. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, taking time out of your Sunday to join us. I see the chats coming in. Kathy, hello, and Cordelia and Sue Carnes, Cruising Thomas, good morning to each and every one of you.
Everybody.
Thank you for all the wonderful thumbs up there. I wonder if we can make this bigger so we can see a little bit better. Yeah, there we go.
Better. Okay.
There we go. Now we can see everybody's comments really good.
Awesome.
Good morning. Melanated Fairy, Kelly Moore. Good morning, each and every one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got a good count right here, right now. So anyway, we're very excited for our Med Cruises coming up this September. The ship is sold out. We had people on standby to go. It's going to be a wonderful trip that we got going. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for all the wonderful videos we have coming up from our Odyssey of the Seas group that we just got through. I don't want to give away too much because all the stuff is coming up, but Odyssey of the Seas did us right for sure. All right, everybody. So let's dig into it. So
before we dig in, I just want to thank everybody who came on the Odyssey of the Seas for me for my birthday. Thank you so much. I'll be posting that video today on El Cost Glam to show you how we celebrated in Michigan. And then if you want to watch our ship tour or our vlogs on our ship, you want to watch Mr. Traveler. So we're going to start putting videos up of the Odyssey of the Seas, the Quantum class. This particular ship is only here for so long. I had to get on it for my birthday, and thank you so much, Mr. Traveler, for making that happen. I appreciate it. And everybody who's come in below, who went with us, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I see Yolanda is out there. Hey, Yolanda.
What's going on there?
Yes. Thank you so much for coming, and we appreciate it. I sound a little stuffy because it's allergy season here, and it's been raining a lot, so you know how it is.
Excellent. And then I think I saw Deanna was on there. Oh yeah, she is on there. Hey Deanna, she was one of our original group cruise members, and we're glad that you're tuning in for us. So
Thank you for stopping your Sunday.
All right, so here we go. Pre-COVID, we had some really big plans in place, and of course, all that fell away with the COVID, and very, very disappointing.
I guess we can take our glasses off now.
Very, very disappointing time. And, just like everybody else, it was a whole reset. It's almost like when you're in business, it was literally like just starting all over again.
Absolutely. It was a very dark time in our lives. Some people didn't make it. Some people struggled with illness, and we just went through a whole pandemic that lasted 2 years. And some people are still going on for it, but it's not as bad as it was. But that was a very dark time, and we're going to make up for that.
Absolutely. So anyway, guys, let's talk about it. So what we are going to do, guys, is we are putting together Hawaii again.
You see my flower in my hair? Yay!
I am so excited to do this Hawaii again. We've been getting so many questions from you guys about it, when we're going to redo it. So we are going to redo Hawaii. We wanted to give it enough time because we know there's a lot of people that are on the Med cruise that are going to want to go on the Hawaii cruise. So we wanted to give you ample time to be able to pay for it and everything.
We didn't want to hit your pockets too hard.
Yeah, it's good. Hawaii is not cheap. We put it out there. But it is listen, we've been on nearly 60 cruises. We have spent a year of our lives at sea on cruise ships.
Yes, we've been on 60.
This Hawaii cruise is my number one. It's my favorite cruise I've ever done. It's not the Symphony of the Seas. You guys know that's my favorite ship and everything. It's all about the destination, but the Norwegian Pride of America does it right. So this is going to be March 29th of 25. So a little less than 2 years from now. It gives you ample time to get everything paid for. The final payment will be somewhere in November of 24. So this is plenty of time to get your deposits in and work on paying for this thing. So let me tell you a little bit about it. This is an awesome way to see Hawaii. You fly in to Honolulu. Oh, and by the way, let me throw this out there. Everybody who's on the Med Cruise and everybody who was initially on the original
Registered.
Hawaii cruise, which we have the list of everybody who was signed up to go on there. Everybody who was on those couple of cruises, if you come to the Hawaii cruise, we have like an added bonus for you on the cruise, and we'll tell you about that when you call. All right, so it's an awesome way to see Hawaii. You fly into Honolulu, and oh, by the way, this does have the buy one, get one free airfare, which is a huge component of this trip. So as you call and book these, which going to start tomorrow, we open up at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Don't call today.
Yes, you'll get me on the phone. Please be nice.
We're gonna start taking reservations for this tomorrow
Yes.
at about 9 o'clock in the morning. So it does have the buy one get one free airfare, which is huge. That's a big cost savings for you right there.
Give us thumbs up if you can hear us very well. Just give us thumbs up. We know there's more people on here than what YouTube is counting, but give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you much, guys. Okay, so you fly into Honolulu. Definitely recommend going in a couple of days ahead of time. With Norwegian's airfare, you can deviate 2 days, up to 2 days before and or after the cruise. Definitely recommend coming in a couple of days early, especially if you're an East Coaster, because it's like a 6-hour time difference. The last time we went, we flew in the morning and we made ourselves stay up until the sun went down in Hawaii, which was like 2 o'clock in the morning or something back here in Florida. But we did that to try to acclimate ourselves to the time, and it worked pretty good.
It worked out really good.
It worked out pretty good. So definitely recommend going a couple of days ahead of time. We'll definitely be there, and we'll go do some things. We'll go definitely go to the Pearl Harbor, maybe the Diamond Head. It's just so many beautiful things to see in Honolulu. Waikiki Beach. We'll definitely be staying at a hotel off of Waikiki Beach. It's amazing. Amazing town, and it's beautiful. The cruise then departs Honolulu, and it goes to Maui for now 1 but 2 days. So we overnight in Maui. So you get there at 8 o'clock in the morning. You don't leave Maui until 6 o'clock the next day. And I'm telling you, when I tell you, we already have the excursions picked out for this already. So we're already good there. We've been there. We know it. And we already know where we're taking you. So come on, let's go. So we have a couple of activities already lined up for Maui. It's beautiful.
It's
Maui's
absolutely beautiful. I was there. Mr. Traveler was there. We want to redo it with you all. It's a very, very pretty place to go. It's unbelievable the things that you don't see normally in the States. And I know there's some people who's commenting that did some service. Thank you so much for your service, who was shipped to Hawaii to go station there, and they live there, and to experience the different color beaches, the turtles that's big as cars, the clear water, the beautiful sunsets. You have to see Hawaii. And this is, if you are a starter cruiser or a starter traveler, we will be more than happy to go with you to make sure you're safe. And, it's a safe place anyway. But if you want to feel comfortable meeting people and being around people, you're a solo traveler, maybe a first-time cruiser, or you just want to get away for your anniversary, birthday, you just got married, you want to do a honeymoon, come along with us. We'll be more than happy to host it.
And that's a good point. This cruise is so far in the future right now. And again, I saw somebody asking about the dates. It's March the 29th of 2025. The final payment will be somewhere at the end of November, beginning of December, somewhere in there for the final payment. But it's still so far out that there are plenty of solo cabins. So if you're a solo cruiser, it's a good opportunity to get in on one of the solo cabins that's on board that ship. So it's good. Again, it does have buy one get one free airfare. Amazing. So anyway, we're back to it. We're at Maui for 2 days. We got some fun things lined up for you there in Maui already. Next day, we head over to Hilo, which is the Big Island. It's the north end of the Big Island. Typically, what we're going to do here, most everybody does, is go see the volcanoes from here. Short bus ride, cab ride, whatever. We'll get some things set up. That goes on down to the volcano. Amazing experience.
Oh my gosh.
To be up close and personal with the actual volcano. You're there all day in Hilo. Then the cruise ship leaves Hilo and cruises down the coast. And assuming that the volcano is, it's constantly erupting. There's a constant flow into the ocean. And so the cruise ship comes along the coast and they turn the lights off at night on the ship. And you can see the lava flow into the ocean. And they do a kind of a history.
They narrate.
They narrate and do a history over the intercom of what you're looking at, and kind of the beliefs and things about that, about the volcano,
learning about the culture.
Amazing.
It's amazing.
Truly is amazing. Yes, DT Cruiser. This is a 7-day cruise. So then the next day we arrive in the south end of Hawaii, the Big Island of Hawaii, which is the Kona district. This is the one and only tender port. They have to tender into Kona. Several things to do here. There's a big coffee district. There's some different colored sand beaches down on this end. There's a lot of things to do. But my aunt lives there, so I might go visit her. Y'all might get to visit my aunt.
Mr. Traveler, aunt will be there with us,
Yeah,
so you'll get to meet her.
She
lives there.
She lives there in Kona, so I'll be so happy to see her again.
Yes. They look like twins.
It's a beautiful, beautiful place.
It is. When you pull up to Kona, you smell coffee.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
You can smell the coffee beans.
Absolutely beautiful.
All right, so then we leave Kona, and then we're off to Kauai. We're in Kauai for just like we are in Maui, 2 days. We get there at 8 a.m., and then we don't leave till 5:30 p.m. the next day. What can I say about Kauai? It's beautiful. It's called the Grand Canyon of the Pacific, and you'll see why once you get there. It's beautiful. It's untouched.
Is that where Jurassic Park is?
Yeah.
The mountains come right out the ocean.
They did a lot of filming of movies here. The beginning of Fantasy Island, the original Fantasy Island for those in our generation.
We did a helicopter ride there. If you want to watch it, I'll link it right after this live video. I'll link it right here, and you will be able to see the vlogs that we did when we went.
Yeah. They filmed some of Jurassic Park there. They filmed some of the Pirates of the Caribbean right on the Nepali coast. It's just breathtakingly beautiful. Now, there's a couple places on Hawaii where you can do helicopter tours. One of them is the volcano, which is, I think that's okay, but personally, being in the volcano up close is the best thing, because you're gonna be up on it, and then you'll see it when we cruise by. If you're gonna spend the money for a helicopter ride, because it's not cheap,
no, it's not.
You want to do it in Kauai. Oh my God!
Just make sure you peel out a little bit of change for that particular excursion, because it is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
If you're not afraid of heights.
Yeah, I was a little nervous getting on the helicopter at first, but once it got going, I mean, the beauty of what I was seeing, was just simply amazing. And fun fact that so this is the helicopter ride we did. Now, I mentioned Kauai is the last island that you go to. I was like this away from the weight limit on the helicopter. I had to watch what I was eating the entire cruise. So I didn't go over that weight, because if you go over that weight, they're going to charge you for a second seat.
Yes.
And I think those helicopter tickets cost me, $600?
It was pricey, but I don't know how much it is now. But once you sign up with us and join our group, we can let you know how much it costs.
Yeah. So anyway, after they leave Kauai that day, and by the way, we've got things already lined up for each and every one of these places. After we leave Kauai, they cruise along the Nepali coast, and that's where you see some of the spots where they filmed Pirates of the Caribbean. Some of those beautiful beach scenes.
It's amazing.
You can only get to some of these places by boat because the cliffs are so steep right there.
Yep.
And the boat will go down the coast one way so that the people on the port side can see it, and then it turns around and comes back down so people on the starboard side can see the Nepali coast. So if you just want to sit on your balcony, it's kind of the last day. You're packing your bags.
Yes.
You can pack your bags while the Nepali coast is going by. It's
beautiful.
I can't say. I can't share enough with you my passion for it. Like I said, out of all these cruises, it was my absolute favorite.
It was a fun time
ever done.
And I know if you're concerned about the money, don't be, because when you pay for your cruise up front, it includes your food that's on the ship. And then me and Mr. Traveler, we hit the local cafes when we got off the ship. Because his aunt lived there, so we knew exactly where to go to eat. We had mushi pancakes at a diner, and they was regular price. Nothing was overpriced.
When you guys are with us in Honolulu, we're going to take you to this diner. I don't know if we can all go at once, but
we can.
Whatever. We'll bombard them.
Yeah.
The Moochie
my brother is on.
The Do It Crew. What's up?
Do It Crew. My brother is on. Hey. That's my brother down there.
Yeah, he's definitely going.
He's definitely going.
The Moochie pancakes. If you've never had them, they're pancakes, but they're made, I think, with like the Japanese cake flour or something.
They put cake flour in it and whipped cream,
and
they make these pancakes. It tastes just like a cake for breakfast. It's very, very sweet. If you love pancakes, it's so good. It's delicious. Say hi to my brother down there, the Do It Crew. He is joining us for our group cruises. We pulling them in, him and his wife. She is so lovely. She is wife traveler. Her name is Sharon, and my brother's name is John. And they joined us on our last group cruise, and everybody fell in love with them too. They down below, but I just love when they come on cruises with us. Thank you so much for your support, brother.
Indeed. All right. How much money? Please call for the pricing. We do have group pricing on it. Understand this. So you got group pricing on it.
Yep.
We do have buy one get one free airfare, which is huge. Yes. And when you call,
can you explain the buy one get one free airfare?
You buy one, and the other person goes free. It's
like if you're going with your wife, your husband can go free.
Right. It's for guests 1 and 2.
Okay.
So guests 1 and 2, so if the airfare is $800 or $900 for the first guest, the second guest is going to be free.
Okay.
So you're paying $900. This is just an example. I don't know if that's really the price or not, depending on where you're flying from. The second person will fly free. So you're flying 2 people for the $900. Anyway, so that's a huge component of that. And when you call, we'll discuss the kind of ins and outs of the Norwegian airfare with you.
Yes.
Right now, if you have more than 2 people going, Norwegian has the sale with a 3rd and 4th guest sale free, and that does include Hawaii. So you can put 4 people in the cabin for the price of 2.
And somebody asked, can they bring the kids?
Yes, you can bring the kids. Absolutely. I think it's a wonderful place for them to be.
There'll be plenty for the kids to do. And I think they have camp there. If not, they have a team there that takes care of the kids. If you want to go off on an excursion all day and you want the camp team to watch the kids, they will be more than happy to do that.
It's a great learning experience for the kids to go anyway. So where was that? So it's the 3rd and 4th guest is free, but with the 3rd and 4th guest is free, the airfare still only qualifies for the first 2 guests. So the 3rd and 4th guest would have to get the airfare. So we can help you kind of talk through those logistics.
We really can't explain everything on this video, but we explain it as much as we can. If you're interested, I would say act fast. Put your deposits down fast, because this one will absolutely sell out. You thought the Mediterranean in September sold out fast? No, this one is going to be going. Like, we can only hold so long these good prices that we have. So make sure you give us a call at 877-697-4470, or we could be reached at www.mr-traveler.com. We would be more than happy to accommodate you and your family off to Hawaii with us.
It also has the pick free options on there, so you can get the beverage package, dining package. I believe.
Oh, that comes in handy.
Yeah, the dining package, if you have ocean view and up, I believe it's 2 nights. If you have an interior, it's going to be a 1-night dining. They do have the beverage package on there. It's a little bit different with Hawaii, but it is there. But everybody in the cabin has to get it if somebody gets it. It has the free Wi-Fi, and it has the $50 per port shore excursion credit.
You can't beat the deal that we have.
So there's a lot of perks that goes along with it. It's an awesome way to see Hawaii. If you try to stop and see all these islands,
you wanted to fly to each and every one
if you
of them.
fly to each and every one of these islands, it's going to cost you a bunch of money. You're going to have to pay for all your food. You're going to have to pack your bags every other day to fly to another island, go to the airport. Listen, you fly there. We have a good time. We're going to go to Honolulu and have a wonderful time for a couple of days, hang out. By the time you get on the ship, if you go in a couple of days ahead of time, by the time you get on the ship, you'll already be acclimated to the time difference, and you'll be ready to go. So
when we went, we stayed at a really beautiful resort,
and we're
for
going
2
back
days,
there,
and we're going right back to that same resort because I really enjoyed it. And right down the street was a diner. They had $5.99 breakfast. I was like, yes, we would be on that. We would be doing that with everybody, and it was just really affordable in Oahu. So we were able to look at the island and just view the island for 2 days. By the time we got used to sleeping, we were fine. Once we got on the ship,
we're definitely going to a luau together.
Oh yeah.
Get your yeah, it's going down.
Yes, and my brother is commenting below. I'm sure he's been quite a few times to Hawaii. I'm almost sure.
I think they've been once or twice. I think for sure.
And they also joining us for the Mediterranean.
They went on their honeymoon there.
They really did. They had such a good time, and he's just a bubble of fun. And I know you guys gonna enjoy him just like we do.
But they haven't island hopped on the Pride of America.
Never did an island hop, so this is new for them. I'm so glad they're coming.
Yeah. Again, guys, this is my number one cruise out of all of them. You've never heard me say that. This is my number one cruise out of all the cruises that we've done. I love Hawaii.
Auntie Gladys said I'm there, and then she said teenagers. She called my brother and sister teenagers. The teenagers are going. She said she's ready to go. Me too.
Charms World says, good morning, guys. Met you on the Odyssey. On the silent part of your brother's a lot of fun.
Oh, yes, he is a barrel of fun. He is. My brother is pretty big guy. A lot of people see us, and then they look at my brother like, wow. He's a big guy, but he is such a big teddy bear, and he is so fun to hang out with.
Yeah,
He's going with us.
You put us two together.
These two?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. They firecrackers together. So me and my sister-in-law be sitting there like, oh Lord, we'll just wait till they done. Yep.
Yep. All right, so I'll spill the beans on that one. So in Maui, we're gonna have. Remember, we got 2 days in Maui. So for those of you who are active, we do have one excursion that we're gonna do one day, and then we'll have, for people who don't want to do what I'm getting ready to tell you about, that we'll have something else set up for you to try, or you can find something that if you want to do something different on Maui. But they have this Maui downhill bike ride. So basically what they do, they take you up in a van early in the morning,
Yes.
pre-sunrise, take you up to the top of the mountain, and then once you get up to the top, you get on bikes, and you ride the bikes back down. So I mean, it's really not a lot of exertion, right? Because you're riding downhill, so it's not like you're pedaling, but it's a little excitement, So, and you actually bike through the clouds and come down through the mountain. I think there may be an option to do it as well in the vehicle and remain in the vehicle. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I saw that. All the rest of the excursions that we have for you guys, you'll be able to participate in. That particular one, we'll have different options for people who don't want that much excitement.
If you don't want a bike ride, you can do Jeeps. You can rent cars there as well, correct?
Yeah.
And then you don't have to do the strenuous bike ride. But everybody who's excited to do the bike rides, my brother said you ride through the clouds. He's done it, and it's really, really fun and very active. I think you dress in layers, and then you bike all the way down, and the temperature changes as you go all the way down. If you don't want to do the strenuous activities, we will give you options of what we think that you would like, and because everybody don't want to, jump on bikes, that's fine. and it'll be other options to do. This is going to be a bucket list trip again. We're going to redo this because we had everybody who wanted to go before pandemic, you know, and now we post pandemic. So you are able to join us. Let me just say this. If you can, spend as much time with your family as you possibly can. When we say life short, have fun, we are not joking. You know, life is here and life happens all the time, and then as you know, our loved ones are going. Well, this time we're going to grab their hand and take them to Hawaii with us, where you don't have to worry about driving, you don't have to worry about what to eat, you don't have to worry about who's to do what. There's an activity list for you to do, and that's why we do the group cruises that we do. So this one would be such a really, really fun one. We're going to have a good time. At night, we're going to get together and talk about it at dinner, what we did all day, and it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you know, since you mentioned it, if you don't know, if you haven't watched the channel way back, but we actually got that motto. That was like one of the last things my mom said before she went on to glory. She said, "Life short, have fun." So we took that as our mantra, and it's our business motto.
Yeah.
So.
And when my mother passed away, you okay? You okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yes.
And when my mother went to heaven, this is where Mr. Traveler whisked me off. Right after she left, we went straight to Hawaii, and I don't really remember a lot about it. So I told him I want to redo this trip so I can remember that time in our life that we went there, and I want to just redo the trip. This is not going to be a sad one. We're going to have a good time on this one, but we're going to remember. We're doing this in memory of our moms.
I saw somebody. The name went away. I can't see who it was. Asked, the airfares buy one get one even from New York. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. It's buy one get one free from anywhere in the U.S. So you buy one, get one free.
Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I see them. Hi, Yetta. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Everybody who wishing me happy birthday, thank you so much.
And it's March the 29th of 2025. It is a 7-day cruise. I believe that's Saturday to Saturday.
Yes.
Highly recommend flying in at least 2 days ahead of time. You guys can deviate the buy one, get one free up to 2 days before and or after the cruise. So you can do 2 days before and 2 days after the cruise if you'd like to.
Yeah.
But highly recommend.
Highly.
You know, coming in at 2 days ahead of time for
so you can
Honolulu.
Spend some time with us.
Yeah, because you really do want to get acclimated to the time difference, and you do want to see Honolulu.
We also going to have some excursions for those 2 days before we leave, and then everything that's on the cruise will be laid out. All you have to do is pack your bag and come. That's it. And you can get the family together. You don't have to worry about anything else. Let us do that. That's our job. So if you're interested, please give us a call. Tomorrow, we open every day from 9 to 6, and on Saturdays from 9 to 2. And if you're special on a Sunday, we'll call you back. So just if you don't get us, just leave a message. Thank you so much. Don't send emails. Call us.
877-697-4470. Help you remember it. 1-877-MY-SHIP-0.
Yes, and if you have some loved ones who you wanted to do this bucket list trip with, and you just couldn't make the Mediterranean with us in September, we giving you time to get on the ship. Where else could you island hop?
Let me mention this too. It's half off for the deposits too. So
wow.
So the deposits are $125 per person. So if you got two people in the cabin, it's just a $250 to lock your space in. And then once you call the book, we'll talk about the payment schedules and things like that. But we want to make sure that you have plenty of time to be able to comfortably pay for this without, killing your budget. That's what we're all about. We're all about, that's why that was our initial mission starting Mr. Traveler, was to teach people that they could travel the world and do it with their budget. That was our whole thing. We want to inspire you to get out here and see the world.
You can go anywhere within your budget. You just have to do it right. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be wealthy. But we rich and wealthy in our life, health, and strength. That's good enough for me. All we got to do is plan. And we trying to lay out that map for you to take it and just run with it. So the people who love to travel, if Hawaii has been on your bucket list, here we are. We are the original YouTubers, and we try to keep our channel the same. What makes us different is we turn our friends into family. We really, really concentrate on your experiences and making sure that you have a good time as well as we do, and we make our friends family. That's what we do.
Yeah, absolutely. Woo!
That was a lot, wasn't it? Woo! I think that's everything. Woo! We've been talking a long time.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up.
So let me recap real quick.
Okay.
Let me try to do this real quick for people that jumped on.
Yep.
Going to Hawaii, doing the Pride of America on Norwegian, March the 29th, 2025. It's a 7-day cruise. Comes with buy one, get one free airfare. Can be deviated up to 2 days before the cruise. Highly recommend coming in 2 days ahead of time. It leaves from Oahu and goes to Maui for 2 days. Goes to the Big Island really for 2 days, but it does the north side first and then the south side. And then it goes to Kauai for 2 days. You cruise along the volcano. You cruise along the Nepali coast. Third and fourth guests are free if you have them. You can get a beverage dining package. You can get the free Wi-Fi, the free $50 per port shore excursion credit.
Yes.
Am I forgetting anything? Deposits are $125 per person.
That's it. And airfare, is that a package included?
It's one of the perks. Buy one, get one free.
Buy one, get one free. That's what one person was asking.
Yep.
Okay, I think that's everything. If you have any other questions, please give us a call this week. We will be more than happy to take your calls. We're going to go out our way and we're going to turn our lines on now. So we'll be open today until 6. I'll keep the lines on just in case anybody have any questions today. And tomorrow we'll start out at 9 in the morning. Give us a call if you're interested. I am looking forward to the Mediterranean this year. I cannot wait to get to Greece. I cannot wait till September. And more than likely, the people who are commenting on this video is already going on that trip. So thank you so much. This is really my birthday trip. We just taking it later. But we did the Odyssey of the Seas, and I also picked this one. So thank you so much.
Awesome, very much.
I think that's it. Let me put my glasses back on so we can go to Hawaii here.
Yeah.
On our way
Aloha.
to Hawaii. Aloha. Give us a call if you're interested. We appreciate each and every one of you. 877-697-4470, or we could be reached at www.mr-traveler.com.
All right, everybody. We'll talk to you on the phones.
Life's short.
Have fun.
See the world. See Hawaii.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.